Let's be real for a second. Most people trading meme coins aren't actually trading, they're gambling. They see a green candle, ape in late, watch the chart dump, and then tell themselves, it'll come back. That's not a strategy. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple setup using technical analysis, defined risk, and 3 indicators that can help you spot potential breakout moves before everyone starts chasing them. But first, there's one step you should never skip, the fundamental check. Before touching the chart, ask yourself, does this project actually have something behind it? Is there a clean website like lemon.fun? Is the X account active? Is there a real community engaging with the token? Or is the entire thing just bots and hype? Because once a meme coin survives the chaotic microcap phase and starts building an actual brand and community, the chart can become much more interesting. Instead of random pumps and dumps, you can start seeing accumulation, consolidation, breakouts, and retests. And that's where technical analysis becomes useful. Now let's jump into this 15-minute chart on Dexscreener. First, look at the accumulation zone. The price spent a decent amount of time moving sideways around the 200,000 to 300,000 market cap range. Then boom, the first major impulse wave hit, pushing the token all the way toward roughly 2.8 million. But here's where things get interesting. We're now sitting around 2.17 million. The big question is this the end of the move? Or is the chart preparing for another breakout? To answer that, we're watching 3 things: Bollinger Bands, RSI, and MACD. Let's start with the Bollinger Bands. The 20-period moving average is sitting around 2.04 million market cap. That level is important because it's acting like dynamic support. And look at what's happening to the bands. They're squeezing tighter. When volatility contracts like this, it can be a warning that volatility is about to expand again. In other words, the chart could be loading up for a bigger move. But we don't just blindly buy because the bands are squeezing. We need confirmation. That's where RSI comes in. During the original move toward the all-time high, RSI pushed above 80, classic overbought territory. Then came the pullback, and instead of completely collapsing, RSI reset toward 40. Now it's sitting around 56. That's interesting because we've gone from extreme momentum to a healthy reset without completely losing bullish momentum. When RSI holds above 50 during consolidation, it can suggest buyers are still defending the trend. Now let's check the MACD. This is where we look for confirmation that selling pressure is fading. And right now, the histogram is starting to flip from red toward green. The MACD line is also curling upward and pushing above the 0 line. So now we have 3 pieces of the puzzle lining up. Bollinger Bands are squeezing, RSI has reset and recovered, MACD is turning bullish. But here's the most important part. We still need a trade plan, because having a bullish setup doesn't mean you should blindly ape in. One potential entry is near the middle Bollinger Band, around 2.04 million market cap. Another approach is to wait for confirmation. That means watching for a 15-minute candle to close above the upper Bollinger Band, around 2.22 million. Now let's talk risk. The invalidation level is around 1.85 million, just below the lower Bollinger Band. If price breaks down through that level, the setup is no longer doing what we expected. So instead of praying for a comeback, you exit. That keeps the potential loss around 10%. And yes, 10% can still hurt. But losing 10% is very different from watching a meme coin fall 70 or 80% because you refuse to admit the setup was wrong. Now for the upside. The first target is around 2.75 million market cap, just below the previous all-time high. At that level, one possible approach is taking 50% off the table. You've now reduced your risk and locked in some profit. The second target is the 4 to 5 million market cap psychological zone. And if momentum keeps going, you can let the remaining position run while managing your risk. And this is the part most people get wrong. The goal isn't to predict the exact top. The goal is to build a trade where the downside is controlled, while the upside is significantly larger. That's the difference between trading and gambling. You wait for the first impulse. You let the pullback happen. You watch support. You check RSI. You confirm MACD. You wait for the breakout. And most importantly, you know exactly where you're wrong before entering. Nothing here guarantees profit. Meme coins are extremely volatile, and technical setups can fail fast. But if you're going to trade them anyway, having a structured plan is a lot better than chasing the biggest green candle on your screen. Because in the meme coin trenches, the people who survive aren't always the ones who catch the biggest pump. They're the ones who know when to enter, when to take profit, and when to walk away.